Okay, right, well what I'm doing is a back-to-back test. Yeah, so this is my heater that's been going all winter. I've had to take the spout off just so I can put the probe on. So you can see it's 116 on setting number 1. Yeah, puts out a nice bit of heat. There's my old oil radiator because I don't see the point in just blowing the hot air away, because I've always used this radiator for drying my gloves and whatever I'm gluing. So I just blow the heat on there and it really heats that radiator up nicely. Right, let me show you the other one. Off the project board. Now the other one, I have thermocouples in both ends. So I've got a head temperature, call it a cylinder head, it's not, but it's 181. And I've got a gauze temperature that's inside the burn chamber. Yeah, so that probe is actually right in the middle of it, because I've run it through a stainless steel tube and it's smack bang in the middle of the stainless steel. Okay, now that is quite a jump in temperature differences. Yeah, look at that, 181 is on speed number 1. I'm not using my supercharger. I'm using exactly the same pump, exactly the same big bore exhaust, the same inlet track, but nothing other than the mods that I've done on it, which are the sunflower bleeding stupid looking thing that goes in the burn chamber. That's nickel. Yeah, so I've got that in there, and the hole at the back where the glow plug goes in, the little breathe hole, I drilled that all the way through. So I've got twice as much air coming into that area now. And I have a significant jump. Yeah, so I've got 80, what was that, 116 to 181 at the same speed, same motherboards, same pipes, same bloody everything. So yeah, I'd say that's a pretty success at the moment. This may be looking a bit weird to you, is I'm just so pissed off taking that heater off. So what I've done, I've designed it so I can undo that, flip the top off, undo these 4 clips, and the whole back of it comes off, like in the film Face Off. Yeah, so it literally comes completely out of the way. I can keep all the exhaust connected, all this stays bolted up, then I can just take out the fan and take out the burn chamber straight out. Yeah, because this whole bit, let me show you so we don't fuck it up. Okay, let's show you. It is, I've cut it right in half. Yeah, I've cut it right in half, and I have aluminium plate on the outside and naturally aluminium plate on the inside, so it actually fits back on like a shoe. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody because it is a painful experience to do, but you can see this little loop I've got here. Yeah, so the bracket that's supporting the heater, yeah, I've cut, you know, the big square. Yeah, I've cut all that area out, so I don't even need to even unplug any of the fan or any of that. I can just pull the fan over. It sits on this little reinforcement bracket I've put on here, and I've got access to the burn chamber quickly. Yeah, and with a drill, so you're talking about what, 8 screws, buzz, out it comes. And because I've got so many prototypes that I want to try of different design burn chambers, but it is. It's running very clean. Very, very clean. Now, let me just show you this. It dropped it. Stay there for a minute. This arrived from Ying Pong Titlopo. This is a thermocouple, voltage whatever you want, 4 to 16, but it's got a nice bit of braiding on it, and it goes all the way down to there. Yep, so I can actually put that smack bang in the middle of the burn chamber. Maybe around, I don't know, I'm already getting a reading from where the mesh is. I need a reading further down. Actually where my nickel is, around that sort of area. So, I mean, there's what? The key instructions say it's rated up to 1000 C. So I can't imagine my burn chamber getting that hot. I'm going to bugger this cable up. So it's just going to be a case of how do I get it down there and seal off the back wall. Yeah, because if I put it down, bend it round, fix it on the end. Easy if I've got a burn chamber to show you, isn't it? Okay. Right, well, it can't obviously go in there because it hit the fan. It can go in there, in the side, but that's just replicating what the reading I'm already got, because I've got a K-line probe, yeah, high temperature probe in there already. That's what's showing that temperature. It could go through here, run down the side, come back up, bend it and bolt it in there, something like that. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to bend because you've got very, very little clearance either side of this. Yeah, it's very little clearance between this and the housing. So, I'm not too sure. I don't know. How do I seal off the firewall just to get the bloody thing in? Unless I nibble a bit of the aluminium away. Just make it just enough hole for me to slot that in. I could obviously then, whatever bit of hole I've managed to get this cable through, I could seal that hole back up with fucking that shitty exhaust paste, gum, yeah? So, just to allow this cable to come up down the side of the chamber. Down the side of the chamber, let me think. Over the top. Yeah, no reason why I can't have it right smack bang in the middle there. Then we know what we're doing. Yeah? Especially when I start introducing heavier oils. I want to be able to know instantly if I'm heading in the right direction or whether I need to turn, not the pump speed down, I ain't sodding about that anymore. Actual inline regulators, yeah, because the fan speed, all it does, yes, it makes a lot of noise, but you don't actually generate any more heat. It always stays around about the same, whether you've got it on 1 or 6. Yeah, when you actually got it on 6, I think it gets colder. It might be blowing it around the workshop or wherever you are, but it appears, the head temperature drops. So that's 117. And steady. You can't really hear that pump on this, I'm sorry to say. Let me see if I can get the microphones near it. Grab one. You hear it now. Just put a microphone through the hole. Okay, that is a diesel pump in a 2 litre bottle of Coke filled up with silicone. That's why you can't hear that. It's a loud tick. Yeah, but it's doing the job. Okay, bye for now.